problem? I don't want to know what the fuck she had to ask me. Goddamn compelling as fuck. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
I'm a woman.
We know you're a woman. We can tell.
I'm married to a man. But
Good.
you're insulting a lot of people tonight.
How? How am I insulting people by talking about sexual matters between adults? I'm talking about consenting adults. I have sex with women. So me being up here describing my life is insulting to you? Then how can you speak for the whole crowd and tell me that I'm insulting them? Is anybody insulting? No! Sounds like a resounding yes over here. A resounding agreement. Bye, Karen. See, white people be...
You know, of the freedom of speech. You know,
the other side of the non-disclosure agreements, the agreements.
The perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. 100% natural. Miracle food is suitable for all ages. Get your miracle food today.
What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Go ahead and hit that like button. Smash that notification bell, and y'all already know what to do, man. Go to the Viral Hip Hop shop right now, exclusively at thehiphopnews.com, or you can find a link in the description box. You see the fits. I got something for everybody. Definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all's support. All right, let's go. So Affion Crocket, if you hadn't seen it, I dropped it in the beginning of this video. He was at the Jacksonville. Let me see where he was at. He was at the Jacksonville Comedy Zone doing 2 shows last night, and he also have 2 shows tonight. Seemed like he had a nice little packed out audience in the building, but somebody got a little inebriated, somebody got a little privileged, and somebody took it upon themselves to get their ass on stage with a, I don't know how many degree black belt and start telling him how he needed to do his show. Now, Affion Crocket is a real light soul, real chill, loving dude. At the end of the day, out here trying to make people laugh, doing this thing, doing the comedy thing. Real spiritual brother, man. If you ever got to see any of his comedy, man, he's a real good brother, man. He won't be bringing that kind of negative energy. As you can see, he was very patient with the intoxicated woman that she was out here telling him that she ain't getting no Johnson, and he shouldn't be talking about getting Johnson because it's not comfortable in their house, and Johnson ain't what's going on in there, so he shouldn't be talking about it. And you see what the result was. But I'm not going to go on too much further. I just wanted to give some quick dialogue as to why we are here right now, and that is to hear Affion Crockett's response to what happened yesterday. Obviously, it's not something he's accustomed to, but he reacted in a very professional and very grounded way, and he also laid warning to anybody else who thinks it's going to happen next time, man. Stay tuned. Enjoy the content. Affion Crocket explaining what happened last night at the Jacksonville Comedy Zone. Let's go.
We back. Jacksonville Comedy Zone, we back tonight. 2 more shows. 1 tomorrow. So yeah, everyone wants to know about the Karen. Ask whatever questions you want to ask. Now, I wasn't staring down the chat. I was just typing a comment. I was trying to pin it. Nandy, what up, though? So, I'm just going to get into it. I was doing a joke. It wasn't even a joke. It was more of a this thing I do where I tell men to give better dick, basically. Kiana, what up? I was just like, yeah, pass out better dick to these women. They work too hard to not be getting the proper dick. And look, it's not I don't call that a joke. I just call that a thought, right? And I worked it into my set, and it's just a thought. It's a thought to enhance relationship talk. You know what I'm saying? Every comedian talks about fucking in some kind of way. So that's all I was doing. I was talking about fucking. Clearly, she hasn't been fucked. Clearly. And I bullshit you not. And here's the thing, guys. I'm very, I can handle myself. I'm not a fighter I'm not a tough guy, thug, trying to be, proving himself. So I'm prepared for most situations. I'm pretty aware of myself, right? Security first. At no point did I feel like I was in danger. Even if she had a weapon, I'm good. Trust me. I didn't feel like I was in danger. So that's why I was like, I'm curious. I want to know why she thought, like what she had to say that was so important that she got on stage. But here's what was happening. I was in the middle of my set. And out of my peripheral, I see somebody, she literally had her hands on the ground, like a baby that walk right. Like she was on all fours. And I was like, where did this bitch even come from? I didn't see her sitting in the front. So in my mind, I thought, okay, maybe she was in a crowded part, because it was a full crowd. So maybe she was in a crowded part of the stage and she had to use the bathroom and she couldn't exit behind her. So her only route was to go on the little staircase that's right in front of me on the stage. I would have let that go. She was obviously drunk. I would have let that go. But she stood up in front of me. Or not in front of me, but off to my side with her little hands crossed. Like, the white savior women when them Karens feel like they about to save the world. She was standing in front of me. I called it the Sally Struthers hands. And I was like, oh no, we're gonna talk about this. I need to know why the fuck you got your ass up on stage. Because my first instinct was to sidekick this bitch in the throat. But I don't fight women. So it's like, all right, I don't feel like I'm in danger. I'm gonna let, you saw the club managers, they were poorly doing their jobs. They didn't know how to handle it. And it wasn't their fault that it happened, but you got to handle that shit a little better. Hey, Talia, what up? Boxing Bully, what up, son? Said Shabalos. So yeah, look, I'm not even trying to make a bigger deal of it than it was. Obviously, it went viral. I posted it, and everybody else started posting it, and whatever. But at the end of the day, don't come to my comedy show or any comedy show and jump on the fucking stage if you disagree with something. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you drinking, what you on, because going forward, the shit is gonna be handled a lot differently. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna react first and ask questions later. And I have people in line to do the same thing. Like, don't do that. Like, we're in a different era right now where shit can get dangerous real quick. It can escalate. So, again, I'm not even promoting that kind of shit. I just want to show love, do my show, and be, just be funny to people. If you like what I do, great, show up. If you don't like what I do, don't come. And if you don't like what I do in the middle of my show, just leave. It's that simple. Again, I ain't trying to be no tough guy, but goddamn it, don't get on my stage. Do not do it. Do not do it. And yes, I did get their money. So, yeah. Ty Lotson, what's happening? What is happening? Weekend plans? Yeah, I'm performing in Jacksonville, Florida all weekend. I'm here again tonight. I am here again tonight. Shout out to Sharon Stone, by the way. Speaking of white women, shout out to the Queen Sharon Stone, actress, legend. She commented on my shit. She commented in support of the artistry that we do. So most definitely had restraint. I mean, what am I? Real talk. If a video went out of me beating the hell out of a white woman on stage, that's not the video either. That's not the reaction. That's not the, we not out here trying to be violent on people. You know what I mean? We not doing that. Did she get arrested? I don't fucking know. How far into the show was it? It was about 20 minutes in. So needless to say, I had about a whole 20 more minutes just on her. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened to her. They kicked her out, and whatever happened from that point, I don't fucking know. Me nah know. Exactly. I listen. I don't be trying to go to my comedy clubs and rile people up. I really don't. But she definitely be doing that some entitled shit. D Nice, what's up, my brother? You gotta look at my last post. Basically, I had a Karen jump on stage last night because she she said that I was offending everyone because I was talking about fucking. Clearly, we know who's not getting any dick. So, yeah, D Nice, I went viral. Not for some shit that I care about. I'm just out here doing my thing. But I mean, jokes on her. Motherfucking jokes on her. Yeah, she would hurt like a motherfucker. I was like, bye, Karen. I'm not a Karen. She had that Kyle Rittenhouse cry. I'm not a Karen. Bitch, get the fuck off my stage. Again, I'm not out here trying to fight nobody or have no one killed by security. It's a comedy show. Like, let's just come and have some fucking fun. That's it. I could understand. No, you know what? I ain't gonna say that. I was about to say I could understand if I was talking about racism and all that kind of shit. But no, fuck that. I could talk about racism because we are the victims of racism. And if that offends you, you need to fucking leave, especially if you're a white woman. But I wasn't even talking about nothing deep. We was talking about fucking. Which for me is deep because my dick is long. That's all I was talking about, was fucking. Craig Smith, what up? Hey, you can't make this shit up, man. You really can't. You cannot make this shit up. The entitlement of people. But like I said, it's not. Don't get it in your mind that you're gonna do it again. Big boy, what up? Don't get it in your mind that you're gonna do it again. Don't you do that. Don't you motherfucking do it. Any more questions?
Are you serious right now, bro?
I'm not bullshit. The footage is on my page.
Bro, I literally saw DL's post on it, and I was like, wait, this is what happened to what happened to my bro? And then I go to your page and I see it. So I was getting ready to repost it on my page, and then I was just getting ready to call you.
Right.
Because I wanted backstory. And then I saw that you were live. So I was like, okay, well, he has to be talking about that, because how could you be talking about anything else? You're not gonna be talking about football right now.
Nope.
Yo, man, my head between this Kyle Rittenhouse judge, the whole trial, Ahmaud Arbery nonsense, the way people are thinking, some people really in their fragility really can't see, or really not can't see, they won't allow themselves to admit that there is a gigantic difference between being black in this country and being white in this country. I have never seen a black person storm a stage. We're not going to talk about the Capitol because that's ridiculous. We all know what would have happened if we would have done that. Okay, there'd be black bodies laying everywhere. So
Everywhere.
we're not even going to bother having a conversation about that. You could have a black body laying at a comedy show if a black person stormed the stage. A white like literally, she was on the stage. I thought that this woman owned. I couldn't tell where you were at first. I was like, that looks like Comedy Zone. And then I was like, maybe she owns the place. And I'm thinking, you know, in my mind, I'm going, what would make a person feel empowered, emboldened enough to be on stage with a comedian while he's doing his set?
Well, here's the thing. She was clearly inebriated first, and that all that did was, you know how they say when you're drunk. I've never drank before, but they say when you're drunk, it just brings out the real you, right?
It speaks. So, it allows you to speak the truth that you would otherwise try to censor.
Yeah, it ain't rocket science. We know what that shit was, what she was on. She felt like she was gonna save the room and speak for the room, and that's exactly what I said. I said, how the fuck are you gonna say? You gonna speak for the room and say that they're all offended? Dondre, I was only talking about fucking. It was really basic. I wasn't talking about nothing controversial. I wasn't talking about politics. I was literally talking about, hey, men, give better dick. It's not a rocket science joke. All comedians talk about fucking since motherfucking George Carlin, nigga.
Which by the way, ma'am, this subject matter is how you got here. All right, my apologies.
I didn't apologize for shit. I said what I said, but again, I could understand if I was because I be in my deep bag sometimes, and I be talking about some racy shit or conspiracy, whatever. But I was not even there.
That. Everyone knows that about you. If they've been looking at any of your stuff for 5 seconds, they know that that's what you do.
But she felt the way about fucking. Clearly, she ain't getting enough fucking, and so. Hey, Dondre, it was funny though because, and mind you, when she left, I did another 25 minutes on her and reenacted this shit.
Yeah.
So when she got on the stage, she
last, but this ain't just a podcast. This is Sam Ant and Godcast. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.